We'll take a look at this beautiful image here. B-Glass posted on our Idaho Weather Watchers Facebook page, and this red-looking moon here, as we do have a full moon that's going to peak later on this morning around 7:36, and that's what we're going to be seeing here. Now, the one thing that we're going to talk about aside from being able to see these beautiful skies here is going to be that haze and that smoke. Unfortunately, that's going to hold steady with us. But there is a possibility that we see a little bit of some improvement as we get closer in through Thursday. And we're going to take a look at that futurecast very quickly here, as we are going to start to notice a little bit more of this very dense smoke. A lot of that haze is going to start to lighten up just a little bit as we have some switches and shifts of the wind there. And you're going to start to notice a little bit more of this blue. This just goes to show you the different colors, show you how dense and how much smoke we're expecting. We're going to be there on the lower end. Again, that's the expectation just because of the shift of the winds, as we're expecting them to come in from the west, and that's going to help a little bit there through portions of the Treasure Valley, and that's what we're going to continue to pay attention to here through the rest of this week. Does not mean we are completely good and done with a lot of this smoke, but it looks likely that we start to see a little bit more of that improvement. It starts to pick up a little bit more here as we head towards the rest of this week and even heading into the weekend, so that's something to keep in mind. Of course, we've been talking about a lot of these temperatures, expecting and still seeing those temperatures sticking around the triple digits, but again, a lot of that smoke could really start to damper a little bit more, as we're going to see these temperatures possibly hover around those mid to upper 90s. And then you'll notice here from Saturday into Sunday, we're going to see a huge drop in temperatures from the triple digits down into the upper 80s, so well below the average, which normally we're sitting around the mid 90s. So that is what we're expecting, as we do have a dry cold front that comes in from a system that's dropping down from British Columbia, and it's going to be dry. So the big thing that we're going to note is the temperatures will drop, but those winds will definitely start to pick up, and that is not good news for the firefighters. We'll have some gusty winds, and even with the cool down, we'll see the heat from the day before, which is Saturday. That'll continue to really increase a lot of those conditions. Now, again, we see this ridge of high pressure that's going to bring in a little bit more of these sort of warmer temperatures, but we have a couple of very weak sort of disturbances that come through that'll bring a chance for some of these isolated showers that we're going to be looking at through the Magic Valley and through portions of eastern Idaho. So that's something to really keep in mind, is that could also start to pick up some of those winds, and we're seeing that affecting early on this morning, especially as we're looking at some of those mountain areas and then further west as well, as we see the system come in.